Welcome back to the New Age Geeks channel. Tonight we have Queer and Present Danger, a high fantasy homebrew D&D campaign with an all LGBTQ plus cast here on this channel. We aim to create an all-inclusive space and make everybody feel welcome. I am stuttering over my words. A reminder, the New Age Geeks includes more than just us, you guys. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and the participation from you guys in our community. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you can. Just simply subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels and make sure to join our Discord, where you will find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah.
Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. And chat rooms with the cast and other members of this growing community. Remember that the best way to help us out is with engagement. So if you would watch the video all the way through, like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow, so these platforms know to share us with everybody else. Beyond that, we have posts going up on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Instagram. So if you're on those platforms, make sure to follow us for more geeky goodness.
How about free subscriptions? It's good stuff, right? You like that? Yeah, I bet you do. Uh, if you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime absolutely free. That scores you a free 1 month subscription to the channel of your choosing, and every month you will need to go in and resubscribe to that channel or a new one. You should use it on us. I'm not going to dress that up. I'm not going to make it fancy. You get what you get. We're having some technical issues. We're going to have some verbal issues. We're tripping over our own words. We're tripping over our cues in the setup. We got the giggles. We're all over the place. But if you're willing to help us out in a financial way, we have a tip feature here on Twitch which uses PayPal for safe, secure, one-time donations. You're invited to use bits in the Twitch chat, and we have a modest merch shop for hoodies and goodies, including new stickers that just dropped recently. We also still have the Whisper character leggings. We have the Not a Mimic line, which is totally trustworthy. And we have a Patreon for those who wish to donate to our cause and get a little something back. Lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor for a segment, a moment, the entire episode, an entire year, we can start those discussions on our Instagram page. So please message us directly there.
We also have some cool new water bottles, Dom.
We do.
If
you enjoy the music that we have here going on the New Age Geeks channel, we highly recommend checking out the SonCraft bot. The SonCraft bot allows you to play open source community selected music and soundscapes directly from your Discord server. With a few clicks, whether you're playing with friends or streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro level subscription, you get the playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, and access to more than 40 music genres and over 20 soundscape types, global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But using our referral link gets you $2 off of your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the SonCraft bot of your choosing to your server, then just hit play and let SonCraft take care of the rest. And just like the birthday girl said, we do have new merch up in our store for all you queer people out there. We have our chaotic bisexual line out. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got water bottles for all of the drinks that you may consume. So, without further ado, my mouth isn't working right now, it's fine. Let us get into tonight's episode of Queer and Present Danger. Over the past single day, it has been a wild ride for all of these people who have somehow congregated and come together at a wedding, where things didn't go exactly as planned. With them defeating this false bride and rescuing, or I should say, protecting the king and queen of Holden during this battle, they were offered a reward to help find their missing daughter and figure out why this is happening. They returned to the inn just to get a short rest in, where they also experienced a kind of a confusing vision. Once they had awoken, three people in the party noticed that the two clerics were missing. After a little bit of concern and discovering a note saying that they would return soon, they decided to go on and enjoy the pleasures of the festival, playing some games, watching a performance from Miss Wispy, and then partaking in some shenanigans when they saw a man selling mystery potions just outside of this inn.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. We have a bag of holding now.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah. I have been like waiting to tell Hans about that. Sorry.
Yeah, after trying some of the potions yourselves, we now have Tiny Toby, we have Big Bloom, and someone with a new spell on their belt. They managed to remove the bag of holding from this gentleman's side and snuck back into the inn where they are reconvening. However, I'm so sorry, everything is a mess right now. Ashira,
Hello.
what was on your mind before you were going into your nap?
I think a little bit of, I don't know, not necessarily confusion, but concern over the vision they had had. But then also, just, is this the place that Neros wanted her to be? And why? I think is kind of where her mind was as she settled down to take a rest.
Okay. As you slowly begin to drift off, there is a soft, warm breeze that comes through your room. And this soft breeze slowly grows stronger and stronger. And your body simply feels like it's floating. With your vision still being black, you can feel your body moving. To where you're not quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
But as you open your eyes, you can see that you're on a sandy beach with the waves slowly crashing in front of you. As you look around, you can see some fields behind you, and then you also see a temple to Neros. With his crest on the top of it. And then you start to notice smoke billowing out from the inside.
I mean, I'm gonna dart towards the temple.
Okay. You run into this temple, not one that you had seen before, but you rush in and you can see that there are flames licking up the sides of the walls. You can see items broken and shattered amongst the floor. And then you hear a voice in your head. A masculine voice, kind of gruff. Ashira, I'm sorry that you have been questioning things as of late. The man from your vision earlier, I'm not sure how he's doing it, but he is weakening the connection I have to this realm. I need your help. A lot of the strength that I have comes from the belief of others, the faith, and the care that people take. I need help from stopping him.
Anything. I'll do anything.
You feel a large hand rest upon your shoulder. And you just, again, feel that warmth and comfort wash over your body. I fear that he is turning people away from everything that we have worked so hard to regain. I'm trying my hardest to maintain this connection, but again, it seems I haven't seen magic like what he has in ages. I believe you have seen his endgame, but I do not know what he plans to do leading up to that. This temple that you see, he has destroyed. Thankfully, there was no one inside, but the artifacts that were in here, they cannot be repaired. Some of these items have helped me maintain this connection that I have with everybody here. I want to help you the best that I can.
Just tell me what to do.
As of right now, I believe he is in Holden. There have been things happening there, and that magic that I've mentioned is most concentrated there at this moment, so I believe it is him. But whatever he is doing, whatever he is saying, he is turning people away from what they once believed.
I don't know how to stop him from doing that, though.
I understand that it is a big ask, but he's waiting for this double eclipse. You have time to grow, to get stronger. My only fear is the connection I have here helps me give others powers. Helps me bless others like you. thankfully, my biggest following is from your home. And it's kind of hard to get there. Just be careful. And don't believe everything everyone tells you. And with that swirl of wind returns. Your vision grows darker, and the feeling of that hand on your shoulder slowly fades. And as your body is slowly traveling back, I would like to know what is going through your head in this moment.
I think there's still that lingering confusion from before he reached out to her. And I feel like there is a moment of her trying to like reason with herself over, is the fact that this man is disrupting Nero's connection, is that the reason why she couldn't save those people that day? Is that the reason that her magic failed? And I think there's a moment of, she was so focused on it was her fault it didn't work. And for the first time, there's that other thought of, well, maybe this is why the events unfolded the way that they did that day. And there's a sense of determination that comes after that, of knowing how resolute in her own belief she is, that she can do this if that's what Neros is asking of her.
Okay. And with those thoughts racing through your mind, the cat doesn't want an emotional moment, it's fine. You feel that soft warmth of a bed back underneath you, with the covers laid nicely. Now, I would like to know where the rest of you guys are in this moment.
Well, would this be when we were returning from outside?
Yes. You guys
With
had
the
made your
intention
way back
of
into the inn with your newly found goodies.
Mhm.
Would I fit through the door?
You have to duck.
Okay. I didn't know how big I was.
Or
You're
not.
like 8 feet tall in this moment.
Okay.
Mhm. And I am tiny.
Yeah, Toby is like 1.5 feet tall.
Oh! That's
So you have a
adorable.
little turtle
He's like...
and a giant
Well.
tiefling girl.
I'm gonna go right to the bar and try to order something to drink.
Okay. Well, at the bar you see this dwarven man, you know, big long beard, hair slicked back up into a bun. He turns around and goes, "Hello! Good afternoon."
I'm debating whether I want to be like, "Hi, I'm Bloom." No, I was kidding. And this is whether or not she's gonna, in a very like trying to sound deep, just, "Hello, I would like a tall glass of ale, please."
Roll me a deception check, please.
Do you still only have buttons to pay for things?
No, we did. I think I still have some like leftover. Okay, so That was a 6.
And he rolled a 14. You see his eyes narrow, and he's like, "How about a tall glass of water?"
What did you call me?
I was gonna. Fine, but make sure you put it in a dirty glass.
He has a confused expression on his face, just sort of nods his head, turns around, grabs an empty stein off of the bar, fills it up with water, and hands it to you.
Just gonna shrink down and not literally, but like kind of slouch over and put my tail between my legs, literally, and just walk back over. Darn. Anyone need some water?
Yeah, but I don't think I need that much.
That's true. I did get a big girl glass.
It's almost as big as me.
You're right. Do you think you could swim in it?
I could
It's not
swim,
that big.
but I don't know if it's that big.
I know. Well,
We should check to see if the others are back.
okay.
I had gone directly up to my room and impatiently waited for other people.
Okay. So Bloom and Toby
And Wither.
and Wither.
Did Wither also grow, or is Wither the same
Wither
size?
is the same size.
Okay, so it's a little teeny tiny.
Yep.
So I'd be like, "Come on, let's go!" And
All right.
start running for the steps. You'll take one step and completely outpace me.
Doom, doom, doom.
Ashira,
Wait.
you hear.
Wait for me.
Here, I'll just pick him up. I'll just pick him up and put him next to Wither. There you go.
Ashira, you hear loud footsteps coming up the stairs.
I'm just gonna slip to the door and slowly open it a crack and be like, what is going on?
As you crack open the door, you see an 8-foot tall Bloom and a 1.5-foot tall Toby.
What on earth did you... How?
Look, I'm all grown up.
You're grown taller. I don't necessarily know if that's grown up. Toby, you're so small.
Isn't
You don't have to
he
rub
cute?
it in.
He's Wither-sized.
Yeah. I just was taking a nap. Do I... How?
Yeah, you were gone. You were missing.
Yeah,
But
you were not
now
here.
you're back. But we have to go see Talia because we just do.
We've been looking for you. We've been looking for you in Arawo. You guys were missing. You weren't in your rooms earlier.
I thought it was just a dream.
Nope, you were gone, but now you're back. I can't wait to tell Talia.
Perfect. Yep, we can go find Talia.
All right.
For Talia.
I'm gonna grab your hand and start running and drag you behind me.
Amazing.
I'm sorry.
And you arrive into Leah's room.
I'm just sitting on the bed. I haven't opened the bag yet. I'm just like waiting. No, wait.
As they bust down your door, not literally, but your door gets opened very quickly as those familiar faces enter.
Ah! Hi, you made it. Oh, Ashira, you're back. I'm
Yeah,
glad
we
you're
found.
back.
I am.
Where did you go? You just like you weren't in your room. Um, you weren't down at the festival. Where did you go?
My god had something to show me. I thought it was just a dream, but apparently I was actually there, so there's that.
Well, that's cool. Your god just like talks to you like that. That's
Well,
really cool.
most of the time it's just the winds, but sometimes it's him. It just depends.
I obtained this cool bag. Do you want to see what's in it?
I mean, as weird as this has been since I woke up, yes, show me your bag.
Yeah, we stole it.
Oh, okay. So you grew and shrunk and stole while I was gone. Great. Yep.
What do we get?
We also set someone on fire.
Oh, maybe going forward we don't commit arson on people.
I mean,
Just a thought.
No promises.
Great. Yep.
He wasn't nice.
Well, was he not nice because he was a bad person, or was he not nice because he was having a bad day?
He was trying to steal, so I don't know.
he stole from me.
Okay, well,
He was a bad person, and now he's having a bad day.
I can't argue with that. Okay, yep. We'll add that to the list of things that we maybe need to set ground rules on, but okay. Cool new bag that we stole.
Okay, open the bag.
You just shake everything
Take it all
out.
out.
Well, there's nothing that'll shake out.
I know that's the point.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like turn it inside. Okay.
Well, yeah, because if you turn it inside out, it's fine.
Everything comes out.
Everything does
Everything
fall
comes out.
Yeah.
But if you just turn it upside down, nothing's going to come out.
Falling out.
If you reach your hand in and you don't know what you're pulling out, you're not going to find anything.
Yeah. Can I do some sort of check to figure out why nothing's coming out when I turn it upside down?
You can roll Arcana.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out how it worked for him then. If he didn't know what potion it was,
As
was
he does.
he able to... Oh, okay.
Or if he just thought of, I want a potion, and didn't
Oh.
specify.
Gotcha.
Could work.
13.
What was it?
13?
So with bags of holding, they are one of the most secure places to put things. And when you turn them upside down, nothing is going to fall out. But if you turn them inside out, then everything will come out. But if this bag is destroyed, overloaded, or pierced, it ruptures and is destroyed, and everything inside will be lost to the astral plane.
Oh, I did this wrong. And then I like turn around to the bed and I turn it upside down on the bed. Or I turn it inside out.
As you turn it inside out, a giant mass of items spills out onto the bed, some of it rolling over and landing on the floor. You see a load of copper, there's some silver, some gold. You notice 8 potion bottles. You see an amulet, a little bead, a bottle, and a die. Just a 6-sided die.
Running through it again, you said there was silver, copper, gold, an amulet, a bead, a bottle, a d6, and 8 potions.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay.
Just haven't counted the money yet.
Can I see if there's like anything on the amulet that I might be able to like recognize or something?
Yeah, if you want to roll Arcana.
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff.
16.
You said 16?
Yeah.
You can recognize this as an amulet of proof against detection and location.
Oh.
So while wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Like clairvoyance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna relay that to everyone else. Just, oh, I know what that is. That keeps people from watching you with magic.
That's cool.
Ooh, that could be helpful.
That's a very handy amulet.
A handy amulet. A hamulet.
The hamulet.
Should we call it the Hamulet?
It's a hamulet.
Yeah.
It is now.
If you give me 11 minutes, I can tell you what the other things are. Because I know the potions aren't labeled.
Correct.
So if you give me 11 minutes with each of them, I can cast Identify as a ritual and just start cranking them out.
Do they all look similar, or are they like different colors and
Different colors, different smells, different viscosities.
Except 2 of them look and smell the same.
So that's 7 times you would do that.
If you give me, an hour and a half with these bottles, I can tell you what each of them is specifically.
That might be a good thing for us to do next time we sit down to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could wait.
Downtime.
I guess.
What time is it? Do we know what time it is?
For you to get a what?
I want to know if it's close to midnight. Okay.
I would say at this point in the day, it's probably around 7 or 8 p.m.
Oh, cool.
It's in the later evening.
The bottle is, it says just like a little empty bottle.
At this moment in time, yes, it is an empty bottle.
That is a weird way to answer that question.
Yeah.
Is this like when you say a bead? Is it like a necklace bead? Is it like just
No,
a round like
it's-
marble?
Yeah, it's more of like a marble.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's a spell that uses a bead.
Lots of them.
Mm-hmm. Can always put it in a necklace like this, and she'll pull one of her chains out, and it looks like a little metal cage, and there's like a pearl type bead sitting inside of it.
Well, that's cute. I like that.
Thank you.
How much money is that?
As you count through it, it is 186 copper, 28 silver, and 16 gold.
I should probably not be carrying that money.
Oh, and I guess, Bloom, you still had that prize you won from the, game, right?
Did I? What's the prize again?
Which prize?
The one that she wore like a backpack?
No, that was the Miss Wispy thing that we gave to Arilith.
No, 'cause each
There was
of
a
you
Miss
got
Wispy
prize.
in. Oh man, what did I get? Oh no.
It was a four-legged creature. That's all I remember.
I do remember that I had it, but
Just a random four-legged creature.
I'm trying to think, was it a unicorn?
I don't know.
I mean, I can try and look it up on break, but
Yeah.
yeah, each
We
of
might
them
have
have
to.
a little stuffed prize.
Oh, a
Mhm.
stuffed prize. Okay, I missed
not-
that fact,
not-
and I'm like,
not a legit
what did you
animal.
get?
Oh.
Yeah, so I have
I
a
just-
stuffed turtle that we had
Mhm.
gotten.
It's bigger than you now.
Oh, I had gotten a big stuffed griffin.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
Okay.
The griffin, and then the Miss Wispy doll.
Oh yeah, the griffin that you shibari'd to your back instead of tying up. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That is the rest that you notice that is odd is they now have 3 plushies.
Perfect. Just add that to the list of
This
confusion.
this campaign is just going to be us collecting plushies the entire
That's
the entire
all
way
that's
to
in
level.
the bag of holding. Stuff.
Yes. So what turns it upside down? It turns into like a ball pit, kind of, but it's just all stuffed animals.
Oh,
The final
no.
battle includes just a stuffy bomb where we tear open the bag of holding and just.
And bombard them with stuffies. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That would make
It's
for
like
difficult
in-
terrain.
In Thor Ragnarok, where they have like it's like, I know I can't defeat you, but he can, and like the lava monster comes out. That would be like the stuffies. Yes.
Perfect. We know how the children are dealing with the BBEG now. Got it.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yes.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do this evening besides identifying your new?
Potions, bead, D6, empty bottle, amulet.
Yeah, we just had to meet with. Was it with D? Did we
Mhm.
know where the meeting was?
Mm-mm.
Since we have time to spare, can we break into the library now? Oh,
I
right.
thought we said we were doing that tomorrow.
It's
Oh.
a tomorrow thing, I thought.
Maybe it was.
I thought we were going back to the library when it was open.
Wasn't it closed down for, like, wasn't there scaffolding and stuff? I don't remember.
Renovations, but they said that it would be back open eventually.
I just feel like the princess, since didn't they say she really liked going there? Like maybe there might be clues there or something.
Maybe that's where D is.
That could be.
Maybe that's what D stands for.
Huh?
The library.
A library.
Duh, library. Gotcha.
I was so confused.
Look.
D might be at the library. You could be completely right.
I think that the prince had mentioned that they were going to send somebody here to meet us. It probably would be a good idea if we maybe waited around for that for a little while before going off to the library, which we could totally do later.
That sounds like a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
But what do we do while we wait? And I'm gonna stare, like, pointedly at the pile of stuff.
For approximately 90 minutes.
Go right ahead.
If you want to figure out what some of this stuff is, go right ahead.
As soon as, like, you say that, I'm running over to it, just pulling out my spell book and just start casting and like sigils flying everywhere. Just
How big is the book and how small are you? Are you like
I will say about 30 or 45 minutes into your casting, you grow to your normal size, and Bloom, you do begin to shrink.
oh man.
just play the Mario
like-
sound effect.
I liked seeing the tops of everyone's heads. I never get to see that.
It gets boring after a while.
So you are...
How long are we allotted? Because I will just be identifying everything if I have the time.
You are just waiting for somebody to send the princess's advisor, Rory, to come talk to you guys. But with your... Because you're using the identify spell?
Yeah.
So you already know about the amulet of proof against detection and location. There is a bead of nourishment, a bottle of boundless coffee.
Don't let the turtle keep it.
The D6 is the charlatan's die. And then just let me know when you're ready for the potions.
Go ahead.
There is a bottled breath, a potion of climbing, 2 potions of heroism, a potion of watchful rest, a potion of fire breathing,
Oh no.
a potion of giant size,
We can do it again.
and there is a potion that simply turns you blue.
I'm already blue.
I'm purple.
Okay.
I missed what the bead was.
The bead is a bead of nourishment.
Yeah, so at the end of that 2 hour span, 3 hours, 2.5, somewhere in there, I'll just kind of collapse in a heap and just go, I did it.
Good job,
And
Toby.
Talia, this die is for you. I'm just gonna hand it over my head as I lie down.
What is what is?
It's a
What does it
magical
do?
die that helps you cheat at dice. And I will explain what D&D Beyond says about Charlatan's die, because you can control what number this die rolls. So it's not a loaded die. It's like you can make it land on a 6, or you can make it land on a 2, or you can make it land on a 3, or you could just let it roll whatever so that people can't catch you on cheating. But you have to connect to it. You have to tune up.
This could be useful.
This bead will let you it's basically a full day of food, but it doesn't taste like anything, and it's like spongy, and it dissolves. So if you're desperate for food, it's like a last ditch effort to not starve. It doesn't require attunement. And 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 this bottle is for me. I'm just gonna put that.
Never-ending coffee, isn't it?
I'm gonna slide that like so that I'm between the bottle and Ashira. And
it's just a bottle. You know.
these potions are bottled breath, which helps you breathe. And this is a potion that helps you climb, and this is a potion that helps you be a hero, and this is a potion that makes you not sleep, and this is a potion that lets you breathe fire, and this is a potion that makes you big, and this is a potion that turns you blue.
Maybe an adult should hold on to the potion of fire breathing. Since arson is apparently a concern now. Just imagine Toby's like sliding it next to the other bottle.
I'm actually sliding one of the 2 potions of heroism with the other bottle.
I would say roll stealth or sleight of hand for that. Sleight of hand.
I'm gonna intentionally fail that.
Okay.
Like Toby is trying to be sneaky,
Yeah.
but he's not being sneaky.
Were you trying to be sneaky with the bottle of boundless coffee?
No, it's literally he's just like,
It's just a bottle.
this is for me. He's 12. Like he's not gonna like.
So good.
He's not gonna lie, like actually lie, but like. Yeah, I think that's everything.
I just want to say
What potions do you guys want?
I could listen to Toby explain magical items all day.
The Toby explanation.
It's cute.
Thanks, guys. Do you want the potion of going big? Boom.
I would love that.
Yeah, you have
seem
that
to
one.
enjoy being big.
I do. I'm gonna have to save it for a special occasion.
I guess you can have the fire breathing potion.
Toby, I feel like you have such an affinity with fire. As long as you promise me you will think very hard before breathing fire at someone, I feel like you should have this. But no. Oh, Toby. Only bad people.
Or maybe you could hold on to it until a time when Toby needs to breathe fire, and then you can have
That
Toby
might be
drink
the
it.
smarter decision. Takes it back.
With the promise that Toby gets to be the one to drink it.
This is Toby's potion, unless it is an absolute emergency.
Well, who wants the potion of not sleeping? Don't all jump at once. Oh my god. We could just put that back in the bag of holding then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't need to sleep a lot anyways.
Yeah, I only sleep
And-
for a few hours.
Wither
Okay.
always keeps watch over me while I sleep.
Well, then maybe I'll keep it, because
Okay. Slightly concerned about the doll watching you.
we have one potion of being a hero. Does nobody else want that? Because I'll take it.
What does that mean?
So, this is a rare potion, and for a whole hour, you get extra health, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, you'd get 10 hit points. That lasts for 1 hour. And for the same duration, you get the effect of, like if somebody had cast Bless on you, and you don't require concentration for that. So you just get it for a whole hour. Yeah.
I'm pretty small and squishy, so I might actually really like one of those, please.
Okay. So 1 each for the potion of heroism to Toby and Bloom.
Thank you.
We have a potion of breathing and a potion of climbing.
And maybe keep them in the bag of holding situationally?
Yeah. Do you mind if I hold on to the bag? It
I assumed
may come
you
in
would.
handy for things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Just things.
Well, I mean, you're the one who got it, so it's only fair that you keep it.
And
And then-
we can put things that are heavy in here. That way, you know, it's easier to carry too.
Like guilt.
Wow.
Existential crisis intensifies.
Toby just stole for the first time in his life.
You just set someone on fire.
That's
That's
like
not the first time.
Okay. That's where we draw the line, though. Right there.
stealing, not combustion.
We're not that kind of party. We don't set things on fire. No. We just steal things instead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Never set things on fire. Not us.
Mm-hmm. So, Who's getting the amulet of proof against detection?
I feel like Talia seemed rather interested in it.
Thea, you good with that?
Yeah, I think that would help us a lot with things.
Just things.
Well, that was mysterious. Can I put my cup in there too? I kind of want to keep it. The big water mug that I got is now like the size of my head.
The Whispering Willow. It's branded with the Whispering Willow in on it.
Perfect.
Yeah! Drop it in!
I'm also going to toss the bead of nourishment to you to put in there, as a last resort type thing. So I'll type out everything that I think has been assigned and where it's going, and send that to you guys in Discord. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. But I think that's everything divvied up.
Perfect.
Unless we decided somebody's getting all that gold, or if it's being divided up.
Oh yeah.
Party expenses.
I think it belongs to everybody in kind. Depending on if we can carry it. But yes.
We can also keep it for if we need to stay in any inns that aren't this one, because this one's free, but they might not all be free. We can buy food and rations, and if we need to get somewhere fast, we can maybe borrow someone's horses. We can pay them for that. I don't know. We can keep it in the bag.
And with that, you hear 3 loud knocks on your door.
Hello?
And
Go and answer it.
You answer it.
Are you just gonna say hello, or is one of us opening it?
I'll get it.
Yes.
Hi.
As you open the door and look up, you see a human woman with long brown hair, sort of put into 2 braids. She's wearing plate mail armor and just sort of carrying like a spear or a javelin. Excuse me, is this the right place? I was talking with the king and the queen, and they sent me to talk. I think I'm in the right place. They said a purple tiefling, and she's just sort of like examining everybody in the room. I think I'm in the right place. So the king and queen weren't able to find Rory at this moment in time. So if you guys needed to do anything else this evening, go ahead. We will have him located by morning. I'm sorry for if there's anything important, but
No, thank you for bringing the message to us.
I'm Felicity, by the way, and she puts a hand out.
I'm Ashira.
I'm Toby.
Toby?
I'm Bloom, and this is Wither.
eyes, the rest of you can see her eyes get really wide when she sees the little doll. It's like, oh, okay. Nice to meet you. And then she looks to you.
Hi, I'm Tilia.
Okay. Just so I know who to ask for next time. It's kind of hard to ask for just a random group of people that walked in a few hours ago. So, I will probably be back again before noon tomorrow. Have a good night. And she starts to walk away.
Oh,
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
That's the plan. Hans, it looks like you wanted to ask something.
I was just gonna ask, do you know anyone of importance whose name would maybe start with D?
I mean, the only guy I can really think of like importance would be the guy that owns the library, but they just recently got new owners, so.
Does he stay up really late? Like, at least till midnight?
I don't know his sleeping schedule, but I mean, they've been working really hard on the renovations, so maybe?
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you. That was actually extremely helpful.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good night. And she turns and walks away.
When you turn around,
Mm-hmm.
Toby is like tilted backwards with a bottle,
Oh,
and
Oh no.
it looks empty. But you see his little turtleneck just glug, 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 glug.
Wow, that's really smart, Toby. We're gonna be up real late.
Yep. Okay, yep. You know, I heard that you guys really wanted to go break into a library.
Yeah, books.
Books and people whose names start with D. Toby might have been completely right when he said the library earlier. Oh no. Puts a hand on your head to like stop the bouncing. And
He is
just...
vibrating like.
Oh, 100%.
Gonna go case a library. We could maybe sneak in and hide before it closes. Then it's not technically breaking and entering, it's just after hours browsing.
They're closed.
They're closed. They're fixing it.
Oh,
But there's no one to catch us then.
you're not wrong.
Talia just sighs and puts her veil up. I guess we're doing this.
I think we have a meeting at midnight to attend.
Alrighty. So you guys all get geared up and wait until it is time to head to the library.
Is it time yet? 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 Is it time yet?
Toby,
Mhm.
breathe.
Breathing, 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 breathing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That took too much time away from the things I want to do. I want to do. I want to do. I want to do. I want to. Look at all the
Why are
magic
you
I can do.
moving so fast?
I'm not. You're just moving slow. You've slowed down. Everything you do is slow. Slow, 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 slow. I'm not going fast. I'm going normal speed. Normal, 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 normal. That's right. Normal. Look at this.
Did he
And
just call me stupid?
I'm gonna like start running around in circles.
I think we just
Just
let him
put
run
my
ahead.
arm out as he runs around.
Clothesline him. That's so mean.
You're just gonna clothesline him.
He's a child.
Toby, give me a dexterity check. The issue is I don't know whether advantage or disadvantage because you're moving so fast. Supposedly.
So, according to the item, it doesn't provide you with anything other than
I know.
coffee.
I'm just
So
sitting
the
here.
mechanics are whatever you decide they are.
How aware are you while you are running?
I'm a 12-year-old hyped up on caffeine.
Roll me a dexterity check with disadvantage.
That's fair. That's a natural 1. I'm not even going to roll again.
That's amazing.
So I
when
just
you
get clotheslined.
your arm out, Toby, your head runs into it, and you fall backwards, tumbling.
Here's the thing. My back is a...
Okay. I can still hear myself. It's coming from my speaker. I apologize for the echo.
I don't hear it.
It's coming out of my speaker. So, love this. If I speak loud enough, then I won't be able to hear it. So, let's just get back into things. Apologies for all the technical difficulties, but it is the New Age Geeks channel. So, we had left off with the group finally, at least partially, reconvening and going through the bag of holding that they had just acquired. Toby coming upon and drinking from a bottle of Boundless Coffee, sprinting around the room, and then getting clotheslined by Talia is where we are picking up, as you have just slid across the floor.
Ow!
Gently stand him back up.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you slow and that you were stupid. I meant to call you slow as then you weren't fast. I really didn't mean to call you stupid at all. That wasn't intentional, and I'm sorry you took it that way. That was really not cool of me, and I won't do that ever, 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 ever again.
Good.
And I'm gonna, like, my way across the room and just give you a hug around your leg.
Ah! Hi.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna back off because that clearly wasn't as welcome as I had thought it was. So.
I'm just not entirely used to people not being afraid of me. Sorry.
You're
What?
quite a lovely person. Why would anyone be afraid of you?
You don't even have yellow and black stripes. Like, there's no reason to be afraid of you at all.
I guess more afraid to talk to me. It's okay.
Okay.
We're your friends now. We love talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you Yoshiing?
I'm just co-signing anything anybody else says right now.
Can we go
full
to
of
the
energy.
library now? Please.
I think
I think that's a good idea.
library
Let's
sounds
go to the
good.
library.
Yes.
Already out the door.
I'm gonna run right after him.
Alrighty. You all exit Talia's room and begin to make your way out of the inn, where the crowds have now sort of settled down from today's events. Just a handful of people walking past up and down the streets. It's a relatively quiet walk down towards the library.
I'm going to be bouncing and skipping and bouncing and running around the group.
What a difference from earlier.
Honestly, he kind of got this way on the road too, to be honest. So.
Oh, I was talking about the town.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We just got the giggles now.
No, we're in it. We're here.
No, it's okay.
I mean, it seems like Toby is very, very often like this. Not quite to this extreme, but...
It's part of his charm. You'll get used to it eventually.
You guys have been traveling together a long time?
Since the coast, yeah. A bit.
Yeah, we've been going together for a few weeks now. She's like my big sister.
Just a little laugh.
Like we met a while back in the water and the boat, and then we went back to my town and she met my family, and then we came all the way up here, and then we went to the wedding, and then we fought the people, and then we. Oh, you know this part.
Mm-hmm. No, but it was really good. You covered all the bases. At record speed, too.
Oh yeah, record speed, setting records. I'm the best.
It's a very fast story.
Do you want me to tell it again? I can tell it again.
No.
You should tell it faster this time.
Huh? We've been traveling for a few weeks now. And I tell it faster.
We love an enabler. So you guys eventually arrive at the library, in which you can see the sign from earlier saying closed for renovations. Sort of wedged in between two taller buildings. Very simple, like sort of stone on the outside. With sort of dusty windows. And then two giant double doors on the front. No torches, no lights on the inside.
Can I try the door?
Go for it.
All right. Run up to the door and try to swing them open so I can have my Beauty and the Beast moment, and it's totally all gonna go well.
The doors do not pull open.
I did not walk all this way for the library to be closed. No!
Did.
I walked from my hometown for a library. I was told there were books here.
There are.
We can get in, but maybe we should use our library voice.
You're right. You're right.
Did anyone notice the yelling outside of the library right now? Or is it still dead?
You can see like an older couple walking past, just sort of giving like odd looks.
We can come back when it's open, sweetie.
Roll me Deception.
Uh-huh.
Can I make it a joint roll? And I'll add in like, but I don't want to come back. I want the books now, Mom, because I realized what happened.
But Mom. Yeah. Either both of you can roll, or one of you can roll with advantage.
It's up to you. I thought I'd try to add mine because I have a little.
I rolled.
bit of...
You can go ahead and roll yours too if you want.
Okay.
Take a picture of mine.
That was a nat 20.
Mine's also a nat 20.
You are
that
actually my
insight
mom. I was kidding.
Surprise.
I am adopted now.
This is my child. And this is going in our Discord. Okay.
The older couple walking past are just like, kids. And keep walking past.
You're her mom?
Well,
You can roll insight if you want, but that was a very convincing
I'm not getting higher
performance.
than that.
Oh, you're like blue too, and I'm purple.
There's like
Or
a
wait.
dominant recessive allele there somewhere. But no, Toby, I'm not actually Bloom's mom. Bloom has her own mom.
Insight check.
Me?
Ashira, you can roll persuasion.
There is balance in all things. That's gonna be a total of 3 from my net 1.
Luckily, I rolled a 4, so I know the truth.
Beautiful. I'm not lying. I'm not the mom.
While this chaos is happening, can I see if I can find a different way into the library
She's just gone.
quietly?
An investigation check.
That is a nat 20.
Oh,
We're on it tonight, guys. This is our night.
Yeah. So,
all the rolls that count.
you can see there is a back door. There is a few windows as options. But at the moment, they all seem locked.
I'm going to sneak around to the back door.
Okay. If you want to, you can roll stealth.
$14.
Okay. And would you like to do?
Trying to see. I could check for traps, right? Is that a thing that I can do?
Yeah, that would just be an investigation check.
It's also a 14.
No traps. You don't see any traps?
It's just a library. With a bunch of locked doors.
Alright, I'm going to try to pick the lock.
Okay. Go
And it
ahead.
explodes in a burst of flame. All the books inside are burned, and we all take damage.
No. So are you
Method
proficient
acting.
With, these tools?
Yes.
Okay. So d20 plus dexterity plus proficiency bonus.
So it would be a 21.
With these, you were able to just click it around just right, and the lock opens.
Okay.
Yeah, what are the three of you doing now that Talia has snuck off?
I'm gonna look in the window.
Okay. Anything you are looking for in particular?
What can I see? This is a 12-year-old hyped up on caffeine. I'm looking for anything that's going to hold my attention for more than 2 seconds.
Do you have dark vision?
Do I have dark vision? Nope.
It's dark. It's real dark in there. You can see the outlines of some shelves, a counter. There are like these giant pieces of like canvas laid out as if to catch any like sawdust or to protect what's in there currently.
I'm gonna sneak around through to the front door. Open it.
Do you want to roll me another stealth check?
Shira's on the other side of the dagger, like trying to like wedge it open, and she's 100% gonna think she did something.
12.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
As you sneak past and through the library, just stepping on a little bit of like broken glass, there's a small crunch going through. You arrive at the front door, and you from the inside are able to pull them open.
Why
Are
is
you
there
coming
broken glass?
Yeah, you're fast.
Hi.
It's a pretty good trick, I have to admit.
I'm gonna peer around the door frame and just... Who's there?
I'm gonna
Hello?
go in. I'm just going in.
It's me. Come in.
Yay!
I'm gonna grab for Ashira's hand. Just my whole hand on like one finger.
One finger, yeah.
Well, you are normal size now.
4.5 feet tall. She's 6
I'm
foot
over.
2.
Yeah, I'm over 6
Okay.
foot.
Mommy
Just
got me
double
started.
checking.
You're not wrong. Close the door.
I am 12.
Not for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Just in
Not all about you, Toby. God.
Close the doors behind us.
Okay, you close the doors behind you. And as you walk through, you see a place that is definitely, like, in the process of being renovated. See... Shelves of books covered with these large canvas cuts of fabric. You could see some like scaffolding as they're trying to reach the taller areas. You can see the original counter. You can see something propped up against the wall that seems to be covered with that same fabric. And as you walk through, you do feel a little bit of crunching of broken glass.
Yeah, I'd like to check that out.
Broken glass?
Yeah, see if, like, was it a potion bottle? Was it just glass from the renovations? Is it, like a mirror? Just to figure out, like, did something fall? Is a skylight busted out in the ceiling?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say roll either probably investigation, yeah.
Okay. 12.
From what you can tell, it is the glass on the floor seems to be a mix of a potion bottle, and there are some shards of a mirror on the floor.
Toby, do you think you could figure out what potion broke?
I don't think it works if it's broken.
Okay.
Is there, like, I don't know, dust from the renovation enough that we could see, like, are there other tracks, like, walking through it recently? Or, like, does it look like the glass has been there for a bit?
I would say roll either, like, maybe just like a general intelligence check, because that seems like sort of a mix of nature and investigation.
14.
You don't see any noticeable prints. And it does seem like the glass has been there for a while. It sort of has that same layer of dust that the floor has.
Okay. I don't know, I think it's been here for a while, guys. I don't think this is new glass.
Oh, and Bloom, to your point earlier, there are no skylights.
Are there any lights?
I mean, there's spots for, like, lanterns on the wall. Like, there's, like, some lanterns hanging up, but not lit.
Maybe that's the reason for the renovations. That something happened here.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, go.
I'm trying to look and see. Darn. I don't have anything to, like, light the lanterns. I have thaumaturgy, but that just makes flames brighten or flicker. It doesn't make them in the first place.
Right, you need prestidigitation for that.
Yeah.
You said there was something large leaning against the wall, also tarped or draped?
Yes.
Here, I use prestidigitation to create light.
Okay.
I'll use Mage Hand to pull the tarp off.
Okay. As you pull the tarp off, of this item that's leaning against it, you can see a very large, ornate mirror with gold filigree and gems amongst the filigree. It's about 5.5 feet tall.
There's no mirror missing from it, like the shards on the floor or anything.
You can see a few shards on the floor near it, but it itself is not broken.
Go peer into the mirror.
Okay.
Is it just a regular mirror?
About to find out.
As Talia lights up the inside of this library, you are able to just sort of look into the mirror with your reflection staring back at you. If you want to, you can make a perception or investigation check.
That's not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
21 perception?
You can notice that your reflection doesn't look quite right.
What about it is wrong?
The best way that I can describe it is it's just like, it might just seem like a little off, like if your face seems a little bit too long, your eyes seem a little bit too big.
Yep. Like, take a step back, still looking at it, like, doesn't want to take her eyes off.
Okay.
Guys, I don't... Something's not right with that. Gesture at a reflection.
It's just a mirror, right?
Yeah, but it's not me, but it is me.
Were there any other mirrors in the area?
You can roll investigation.
That's a 15 total.
So you don't see any mirrors near it. However, you can see a frame of one off, stashed in a corner.
This is an evil mirror. It broke in, it broke the mirror, and then it took its place and disguised itself as that mirror. It's not actually the mirror, it's a bad mirror.
I don't think
Still just staring, like, I don't want to break eye contact with me.
Can I do an investigation check on the other mirror?
You don't have to. As you sort of walk up to it, it seems to be a very similar mirror with maybe just a different color of gems along it, but the glass on this mirror is shattered.
Can I do a history check on if anything in my studies, like, rings a bell?
Yeah, I would say history or arcana.
It's a 12 on history.
The best that you can gather is it's a very it is a magical mirror, is what you are looking at. I'm sorry.
There's definitely something magical about it. I'm not sure quite what.
Well, it's not reflecting right.
Imposter.
And Talia, you, at least from now, you can tell this is a legit item. It's not
No, I think it's a real mirror. It's a real thing. It's just magic of some sort, which might explain the weird you feeling like your
Can they
reflection is
see
weird.
that I don't look right, or is it just a me as I'm looking at myself?
If you point it out to them, I'm sure they would notice. And Celia, you would know that at least that these are not a very common item. They do require like a high power magic to help make them, but you just can't quite get your finger on what it is.
Like it's a level of magic that you wouldn't see often, but I'm not exactly sure what it does.
Do you think we should cover it back up?
I was just gonna say that.
just
Bloom,
staring at it. Like, I don't look
Do you think
away.
you can cover it back up?
Obi's
Can
gonna pull out his
I-
knife.
Can I walk over to it and like pick up like a nearby book and just like try to touch the mirror with the book
Yeah.
just to see if like it explodes or something?
Well, you're just touching a book to it. It just meets the glass of the mirror. It doesn't go in any further.
Okay.
Oh god, no, I just want to touch it.
Don't
I'm
touch
like
the book.
I'm trying to avoid touching it, but I kind of feel like
We all want
what if we don't? What if we don't and then we find out that it really was something? I'm like
Do the movements like follow accurately? Like if I move, does it like the movements match up? It just looks different. Like does that make sense? Like it's not like a delay of something else copying it is actually my reflection.
So with that 21 check that you got earlier, you can notice a very, very, very slight delay.
Guys, that's not my reflection. I take back what I said before. You see this? The hand is like a little bit slower.
I would say because it's just like the slightest, it's very hard to point out. But
No fireball. No.
Okay. Can you cover it back up for a minute? And we need to talk to somebody about this. Please don't destroy really cool magical items.
It's a copy ganger.
I don't think that they come from mirrors, though.
I don't know if they can be like inanimate objects, can they?
I don't
I'm just
think so.
imagining like a doppelganger on the other side of the frame, just like trying to mimic you as best as he can.
There's not actually a mirror. It's just that would be hilarious.
Sorry.
so what are you guys doing?
Do we
I was
try-
told I'm not allowed to destroy it, so
Do you think we could ask it questions?
hello.
I think we should go see if there's anybody here, maybe, or try and figure out what the mirror is before we go poking it with things.
I haven't
Let's
gotten
try.
close enough to actually look into it.
Do it. Do it.
So as the only turtle in a 5-mile radius, I'm gonna walk up to this thing and see if it can copy a turtle.
You're really fast too, so I'm like imagining it trying to catch up with
The
you.
delay is even
Like-
more.
The caffeine. You look into the mirror, and you can see it can. You see your reflection, copying your movements.
We're looking for somebody named D.
A voice echoes from within the library, saying, "Well, well, well, you're not quite who I expected to see."
Are you D?
Who's asking?
I'm Bloom, and this is Wither.
Ashira,
Talia, hi.
Toby.
Oh, I'm Toby.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Possibly.
Can we see somebody?
At this moment
Or
in
is this
time,
just
no.
a voice emanating?
It's an emanating voice.
Have you seen a
Where are you?
princess?
I have seen a princess. She was at the wedding today. Wasn't she?
not exactly.
You didn't see the whole wedding?
I had other plans. I was a little too busy to actually attend the wedding myself.
You saw her before the wedding?
I mean, I've seen her walking around town. I haven't seen her today.
It turned into a big red thing and then we killed it.
Oh. Well, that's a little bit concerning now, isn't it?
Well, she was supposed to meet up with D, and we were told that D is somebody who might be here. So we're coming to meet up with D to figure out what was going on.
Well, you would be correct in the fact that I am the D that you are referring to.
This is the D we were looking for.
Please, we meet along the way.
However, the business we were to discuss is private information.
Well, if you can't tell us what you were supposed to discuss, could you tell us the last time you spoke with her?
The last time I spoke with her, well, I've recently bought this library, and as you've heard, she likes to come into the library and read to the children, so that would probably be the last time I saw her was the last time she was in here.
Do you know anyone that would want to kidnap her?
I mean, she is high royalty. I can understand why some people
And
might, but no.
Anyone that would want to take her place and pretend to be her?
Everybody wants to be Anessa. Loved, respected.
Can I,
Adored.
it's hard to insight a voice because it'd be just intonation based, but can I
Can we find where the voice is?
You can roll an investigation check, absolutely.
Oh, I'm actually good at this. Hang on. That's an 18 plus 6, so 24.
You can tell it's coming from the largest gem at the top of the mirror.
just lift
I'm gonna like.
Toby up?
I'm just gonna boop it.
I want to know the jump. You're gonna boop it.
Doing?
I don't know. You tell me. What did I do?
The flailing your arms, tapping on the stone.
Oh, so you can see.
Of course, I have eyes everywhere.
Would you have maybe seen what happened to the princess then? It's kind of weird that you don't know what happened if you have eyes everywhere.
In the store, in the library. I don't think they
Are
would
you?
want- I'm sorry?
In the library?
No. I'm off gathering supplies for more renovations.
So it's
Trust
like a
me, I don't
sending
believe-
stone.
I don't believe they would want my eyes in the castle. Yes, it's essentially... No, Cece talking. It's essentially an upgraded sending stone.
They wouldn't want my eyes in the castle. What? This guy
But
is so sketchy.
The princess trusted you, though.
So I was like, I want to insight a voice, but that's hard.
If you want to try and roll insight, I would just say it would be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
On 2 nat 20s, you got this.
Oh, I don't want that dice. Plus 6 to insight. 12.
He's probably referencing for just like security reasons, like they already have guards and such. And also it would be weird to have, you know, basically walkie-talkies scattered amongst the castle.
So if you're seeing us through the gem, what's the enchantment on the mirror?
Silence.
Is it a door?
Now you're a smart little one, aren't you?
Nope.
It's something like a door.
I know it's supposed to be a secret, but the princess is missing, and we're supposed to be trying to help find her again. So, do you think you could tell us what you two were going to talk about tonight? I think maybe it has to do with why she's gone. And I'm gonna give him the Puss in Boots eyes and try to persuade him to tell me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Seven.
The most I can tell you is it's a big project that I'm working on that I needed the princess's help for.
I'm surprised you don't have any skylights.
That's part of the project.
It'll make it easier to see the moon.
The moons are very pretty.
Well, obviously you're talking to us somewhere else. Could we meet and talk in person?
Roll persuasion.
Yeah. Charismatic. 18.
Ooh.
A natural 16.
And what would we talk about?
Well, you might be able to provide more insight into the princess's disappearance and how we might be able to find her. Since you obviously know her well enough to be having midnight conversations away from the guards of the palace in a locked-up library.
When would you like to meet?
What about midnight? Like you were supposed to.
Well, it's...
That already happened like 20 minutes ago.
Could we meet tomorrow morning?
It is tomorrow morning.
In the daylight. Looks at Toby.
Is there a particular place you had in mind?
We can always meet you here, and she'll look at
Yes.
Talia.
Here or at the inn?
Can we meet here? I want to come back so that I can see all the books in the daytime.
She really likes books.
At that point, are there any books?
Oh, yeah. Dusty, but there's books.
I'll borrow one tonight and then I'll bring it back tomorrow.
Are you being truthful?
Yes.
Okay.
I will read it in that time.
I would say roll of persuasion.
Neurodivergent reading an entire novel in a single night.
That's not normal?
18.
What was it?
Nice.
18.
Well, if you're interested, there is the reading circle in one of those corners where Anessa used to read the books to the children, or else feel free to browse the shelves.
Excuse me?
What?
I would like to know where your necromancy section is. Thank you.
That's some heavy reading.
Are you
Necromancy.
sure?
Yes?
I don't like romance books.
Toby, that's not what necromancy is.
If face
That's
palming
definitely
made a sound, that's what you would hear coming from the sending stone. The sound of a
What made
face
a-
palm.
Oh.
young girl like you wanting to read necromancy books for?
Well, that's the books we had at my house.
Interesting.
I already read all the books at my house.
Well, I'm not sure if
Me
we'll
too.
have any different ones here, but you're free to look.
Do you have any history books too? Like from 200 and somewhat years ago? 200?
625.
That 625. I almost said 265. 624 years ago?
We might, but
Dyspraxia
again,
for the
one book.
Okay. How many can I check out?
One book.
Each?
Toby, do you want to roll persuasion?
Us.
Come on, nat 20. Do it.
I got a +2. It better be high.
Isn't that one?
It's a 7. +2 is 9. But I guess the answer would be, in German, 9.
9.
9.
Well, let's just put this one book as a trial run. Make sure you guys will bring it back.
Probably for the best of the group if I just take the one history book. And maybe I'll get a different book tomorrow morning and I can read it later while I eat lunch.
That sounds like a good idea. And then you can take a new one every time you bring one back.
Well, if that is all, it's getting pretty late. So,
It's actually getting early.
well, you are technically correct. It is a time for rest. The history section will be aisle 3.
Thank you. I'll go to the history section.
Okay.
Cover the
I
mirror
will
back up.
say roll investigation to see basically the quality of the book that you get.
Okay. 19.
Hey.
Nice.
Excuse me while I pull up my notes. You find a book called The Castigation and the Cleansing.
That'll do it. Yeah, grab it. Grab that book.
Okay.
Did you find something, Bloom?
I think so. This sounds exactly like our weird, creepy dream.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Is there anything else that you folks wanted to do?
No.
I guess rest before the morning, probably.
Yeah, sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep? Who needs that? Not me. I don't need sleep. I'm not tired at all.
Actually, I think you're one of the few of us that actually does need sleep.
Yeah, I think you need a good sleep without any more coffee. I will say, like, walking back, Ashira is gonna kind of bump shoulders with Talia, and probably while Toby's running circles around Bloom, just say, just so you know, none of us are afraid of you.
It's less of a fear of, like, me being scary and just... I didn't have a whole lot of friends growing up because of how I grew up. Let's just say that.
You have us now.
I'm glad. I'm very glad to be here and to be around new people.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and you're right, it is exciting to be around new people.
And with that, you all begin to make your way back to the Whispering Willow Inn, going up to your rooms and sort of just decompressing as you begin a long rest. And if you would like to say, just because this is what I like to do as a DM, what is on your mind before your rest after this conversation with Dee? After this one hell of a long day.
I can go first.
Birthday girl goes first.
Yeah, birthday girl, go first.
I am probably sitting there getting ready for bed. And it's still bothering me a little bit. The vision from before. And then what Neros showed me. The disconnect there, the not understanding what exactly is happening, and I think that bothers her. Because so much of her life has just been like certainties, and to have something that is an unknown is extremely strange. I think that's just what we're contemplating at the end.
Alright.
I'll go next. Bloom's gonna grab the book and read half of it before bed to like help herself wind down, and then she's gonna tuck herself into bed and hold Bloom, and like right before she turns the light off, she'll just say, I hope wherever Irawo is that she's okay and she's not having a scary nightmare like Ashira had. I hope she comes back tomorrow. Good night, Wither. Turn off the light.
I'm thinking a lot about what Ashira said and a lot about how I'm having a really hard time. Like, I thought this would be easy. I thought that getting away from home and seeing new people and doing new things would be easy and it's similar to running off with my friends in town. But here we are in the middle of a massive political crisis, and I'm having a hard time navigating these new friends. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Who is D? D is doppelganger. D is a dude. D is a door. D is a dude, doppelganger dude behind a door. D is dumb. D is... He's got a really cool mirror. How would you even make that mirror? The mirror has a whole bunch of gems, but the one at the top is the one that was talking to us. But what are the other ones? Are the other ones important? He said it was kind of like a door. Does that mean that it's a portal? Does that portal go to different places? Is that what the D stands for? Different? Just burning through, taking apart the different components of the mirror, hyperfixating on how it works, and do the different gems correlate to different places that the door can take you? Are you able to walk through and use the gem to communicate with wherever you happen to be? How is he able to see? How is he able to hear? How is he able to go somewhere else and have eyes around us and talk to us? And what level of magic is this? Can I reach that level of magic? Can I achieve a level of wizardry to either rival or surpass this? Because my goal is always to be a better wizard. But I'm also thinking about who this guy is and how he ties into everything, because we learned a lot about a lot of sketchy things. Things aren't exactly as they seem, right? People are other things. Doppelgangers are real, and they are pretending to be people in high positions of authority, which are usually seen all the time. And this guy has eyes everywhere, and he doesn't know that the princess wasn't the princess. That doesn't make sense. Right? There's a lot of holes in the story, a lot of things we don't know, and as a collector of information, especially information that most people don't have, such as magic, it's bugging me. It's tearing me apart that there's so much that we don't know. And then I'm going to pass out from exhaustion once the coffee drops off. Just in the middle of like drawing figures in a notebook, just start drooling out onto the page. Yeah. Caffeine crash in a 12-year-old.
Amazing.
Absolutely. You all sort of sit with your thoughts and begin to drift off into a night's rest. And that is where we are going to call it for this evening. Again,
Yay.
I would like to thank everybody for joining us this evening. Hans, again, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
We are going to be picking somebody to raid, so if you would stick around for that, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
Next
good.
week, we are back with Forging Fates on Monday, and I don't believe we have anything else next week. Let me double check. Nope. Yeah, so Forging Fates on Monday and Spell Shots on Tuesday. And so we will see you guys then. Have an amazing evening. We love you. Please don't commit arson. Good
Or
night.
don't get caught.
We do not condone arson. Good night.